Just like that. Hello. Hello. What happened to my... Oh, there we go. Oh, there we are over there. I never know which way to look. Good to be back here. Nice to be back. I'm going to change the music up a little bit. Let's try something a little different. What's that going to be like? Okay, we'll try that. We'll try that. What's going on out there? Welcome to Deals with David. I'm your host, David. Yeah. True story. Welcome. Is that too loud? Let's try that again. It's my favorite. It's totally my favorite one. I'm a little weird. I'm a little weird. What can I say? Yeah. What's going on in your world there, Amazon peeps? Good to have you here joining me, and always some cool new deals happening around here. Some of the same ones too, but you never know. You might have missed something last time, so I like to keep it fresh and mixed up so you don't miss out on the cool deals. What do we talk about here? We talk about audio gear. We're going to talk some tech stuff, some security cameras. I got a 3D printer here you're going to love. Microphones, mixers, live streaming tools, and some other cool stuff all in between. Power banks. All really good stuff. All top notch. I own all 40 of the products that are in my carousel. There's 40 products we're going to go through over the next couple of hours, and I hope you enjoy it. And if you do, I forgot to hang on a sec. I got to turn off my annoying button. Whoops. There we go. I think that's better. Yeah, we got some cool stuff happening, and we're going to talk about it all here over the next couple hours. If you can hear the sultry sound of my voice, I would really appreciate it if you'd hover over the screen and click the follow button. If you're on desktop, it'll show up over here. One of these spots. I think it's here. If you're on mobile or portable or whatever, it's probably down here somewhere. And please say hello in the chat. Let me know if you're watching. Hi! All you can do is say hello. Make an old guy feel good. Make an old guy feel good. All right. I always like to start off. Oh, I'm going to get my chat open. I don't want to miss anybody. Yeah. I always like to start off. Well, it's right there. How could you not, right? Let me get my... I don't know everything, you know, but I know a lot. That's what I tell my wife anyway. She's like, yeah. I always, and I do this every single time, I say, oh, I gotta close all those, I got all my pages open here so I don't forget anything. And I never remember to do it before I go live. Right? Sorry, okay? I'm sorry. We're gonna have a good time. We got some music going. It's like 9:30 Eastern Standard Time where I live. Where did I go? Come on. There we go. I think we got it. I think we got it, folks. Yeah, we do. Okay. Once again, if you're just joining, hello and welcome to Deals with David. I'm your host, David, and over the next few hours, audio gear like microphones, mixers. We got some tech in there, security cameras, some power batteries, and some stuff you'll need for your live streaming studio if that's what you're looking for. Or maybe you're looking to do mobile live streaming. I got some cool mobile live streams for that. But I always like to talk about my Hisense 55-inch TV. This is just an awesome television. 4K. It's got 2 USB ports on the back. Why would you need a USB port? Well, let me show you. You go on over to your media section. I've only got one plugged in, but you can have 2 plugged in. You zip on over and you go, okay, you can put on slideshows with this, or even video slideshows. And that's what I use for my Amazon Live in here. You got slideshow options. We go into there. We're going to make it 20-second intervals. And then we'll go, we want it to just keep repeating over and over and over and over. We're going to go back and then we just start the slideshow, right? Voila. One of the great features about that. Built right in here too on the remote. I always like to show this. Let's get the product cam up here. Let's get the product cam up here. Whoops, that's the wrong thingamajiggy. I think that's the thingamajiggy I want right there. Except I got it bass backwards. Bass backwards. There we go. One of the things, features I love about this remote, we're starting to see this a little bit more, built right into the remote, right? Get rid of that one. Enter in your login info once. I just pressed my Prime Video and look what happens. It takes me right into my Prime Video or your YouTube or some other buttons that are in there as well too, right? So set it up once, away you go. The slideshow feature is awesome. And look what's on Amazon Prime. If you don't have Amazon Prime, it's not just about free delivery. It's about Amazon original movies, Amazon original shows, Amazon reruns. Like, where is it? I was watching reruns. Oh, it might be done now. But I was watching reruns of Law and Order: Criminal Intent, right? Love that show. And nice, simple remote, you know, easy to set up. It's got Google Assistant built right into it, so you can talk to it and say, hey, I want a pizza, or search for this movie. It's just nice and handy, as long as you've got an internet connection. Bluetooth enabled as well, so you could actually send stuff from your phone to it. It's just all around 55-inch 4K Hisense TV. And it's at the lowest price I've ever seen it, to be honest with you. So good time to get yourself a flat screen. This is the first flat screen I've owned. I was up, whoops. I was into a big old tube, or whatever you want to call it, bucket of bolts. Yeah, for a while. That was my wife. She's like, I'm not getting rid of that. Like, honey, we need a flat screen TV. Anyway, so we got that one, and we're really happy with it. Hello, welcome to Deals with David. If you're just joining me, I'm your host, David Burrows, coming to you live. I'm happy to be your Amazon influencer here this evening. What time is it in your world? It's 9:31 where I am. 9:31 where I am. And nice to be coming here on a Monday evening in Eastern Standard Time. Hope you're doing well. And if you're not doing well, stick around. Maybe we can make you happy, right? I like to have some fun around here. I like to goof off a little. You guys remember what that is? Do you even know that theme song? If you know that theme song, what it's for, tell me in the chat, will you? Okay. I'm gonna be here for a while. I don't have the water. Okay, this is one of my favorite things to do. Right here. I have this nice Rocalco 40-inch. Mine's actually 42-inch, I believe. Let me double check that. Yeah, mine is, no, mine's the 38, that's right. 40-inch, oh, sorry, no, 40-inch. I'll be okay. I promise you I'll be okay. Let's give you a nice close-up of this. This is my desk, my stand-up desk. So I have it on a table, right? I have it on a table. There's all my electronics and everything. But there it is, my 40-inch large height adjustable standing desk. This thing is solid, well put together. It wasn't hard, few pieces to put together, but it was not hard to do. And I'm not a build it kind of guy. Steel frame there. Nice keyboard tray as well. And solid. Did I mention solid? And here's one of the great things about it. This is the adjustable side of it. Look at that. It comes all the way up, which I really enjoy this because my other part of my live streaming world, I do a talk show and I sit down for a few hours. That's not good. Look, this will go all the way down if I wanted to sit down at this desk and I wanted to talk to you. So I wanted to pull up my chair now, right? I could do that. I could just do it all from here, just like this, right? How cool is that? Or I get tired of sitting. Oh, let's bring it up a notch. So the Rocalco 40-inch desk. This is great for your circulation in your legs if you have any opportunity to stand while you're working and for any long period of time. You definitely need a height adjustable standing desk. And Rocalco, solid company, solid product, and right now you're saving like 17% off the original price of this desk. So today would be a good day to get this Rocalco. Oh, I should have that highlighted. There it is, it's highlighted now. This would be a good day to get yourself a height adjustable desk. And if you've just been thinking about it, I did it for a long time. I just thought about it, and I was fine. And I got one, and oh, do I ever notice a huge difference in standing while I'm working? I'm here for the next couple hours with you guys. After I'll stand for a while, and then I'll take a little break. I'll talk to you while I sit down. But definitely a height adjustable desk will be in your favor. All right, this is one. Let's talk about routers. So I've got a couple things to show you here. So many routers on the market, right? So many routers on the market. And technology keeps moving along, right? Well, this is the AX 1800 dual band Wi-Fi 6 router. This is from Encadus. What does Wi-Fi 6 mean? Without getting too technical, I'll tell you what it means. It means super fast, newer technology. Super fast, newer technology. About 40 to 50 times faster than previous routers. A solid product, well built. I'm really happy with this. I've had it hooked up. I've used it. I've tested it. The speeds are consistent. This will give you up to 2,100 square feet in your home. So this will be good for small to medium-sized and larger apartments, homes, right? And it's got WPS built into it. And I'll tell you why that's important in a moment. 2.4 gigahertz and 5 gigahertz bands. If you don't understand the difference, 2.4 gigahertz is good for longer distance, but it'll be a weaker signal than 5 gigahertz. Like if you're connecting from far away, 2.4 gig. If you're connecting closely and you want faster speeds, 5 gigahertz. You have to play around with it a little bit, figure out which one works best for you. In our home, 5 gigahertz we connect to all the time. 3 inputs, Ethernet outputs on the back, one for your LAN input. It does have USB on it, so you could use this for like a media server as well. And easy setup, let me tell you. Now, I've heard that before. Here's what I really liked about the Encadus Wi-Fi 6 router that is 40 to 50% faster than previous technology. Typically you would plug this in and you'd plug your computer or laptop into the back, and that's how you have to set it up. Not here. You can do this and set it up with your phone. That's right. Plug and play practically. Plug and play. Plug it in. Download the app on your phone. Within minutes you'll have this set up and running just the way you like it. Pretty much the only thing you need to change is what you're going to call your router and a password. pretty basic stuff. Unless you want to get into technical stuff, it's pretty straightforward that way. And covers 2,100 square feet. I love the Encatus router. It's been good to me in my home, and I was so glad when it arrived at my door. And thanks to Encatus for that, by the way. Now, if 2,100 square feet is not enough for you, you can extend yourself, or at least you can extend your Wi-Fi with the Encatus Wi-Fi booster. Let me just pull this up on my screen. Oh, my silly old iPad. What are you doing? There we go. Oh, wow. The Encatus Wi-Fi extender. So this will give you another 1,200 square feet should you need it. So you take the Encatus router at 2,100 square feet and add another 1,200 with the Encatus Wi-Fi extender. This supports WPS. You can add up to another 25 devices on top of the 40 that the Encatus router already has. And this is good for those dead spots in your home. You know, if you're going to have, I think we've all probably got a corner in our home somewhere that's like, oh, if I sit at that end of the couch, it works, but if I sit at this end of the couch, it doesn't work. Well, this will fill in those dead spots. And again, easy to set up. Plug it into your outlet of your wall. If you have a newer home with an Ethernet right next to the outlet, you can just run your cable right in there. Plug it in, press the button, press the WPS button on your Encatus router and the button on here, and it'll connect. Now, what if I don't have an Encatus router, but it has WPS on it? This will still work. But altogether, with the Encatus router and with the Wi-Fi extender, 2,100 square feet plus another 1,200, and works very well. And you can, the antennas, so if, you know, maybe you've got that plug it in on the sidebar kind of thing, or if you're plugging it into the wall, straight up. So you've got lots of flexibility in there. The Encatus Wi-Fi extender, great product, love it. Where's that next one? There we go. Close these pages as I go along, or it just gets really filled up. All right, talking about some more routers. Have you ever traveled on the road? You get going down the road and stay in a hotel somewhere and the Wi-Fi kind of sucks. Or maybe it's really good and you want to plug it in your room, but you don't want to sit at the desk and plug your Ethernet in. Well, you would rather sit on the bed while you're watching late night movies. This is the key. This is the answer. This is the TP-Link N300 wireless portable router, travel router. They call it a nano travel router. Let's give you a little close-up of this. TP-Link, 300 megabytes per second wireless. Now that's certainly slower than your home router, but this will let you set up your own Wi-Fi on the road. Or perhaps you, if you're like me, you do some remote broadcasting and you don't want the big bulky router. You've got an internet hub, right? Maybe a Wi-Fi puck or something. You could plug this into your cellular hub, right? USB, right into AC. It comes with your Ethernet cable. It also comes with a USB cable. So you could actually, I have run this off of a battery power pack, right? So imagine being in the middle of nowhere. And then look at this. Look at the size of this. The Nano TP-Link N300 wireless router. Great for traveling if you're a person that's on the road all the time. Maybe you just want a little more privacy, security while you're in your hotel room. Plug this into the Ethernet system. You can hotspot this off of your phone as well, and you just get a better signal than the hotspot off your phone, right? So that is the TP-Link N300 wireless. It's a nano, means really small. And I've used it. It's a fantastic item. I don't use it all the time. I haven't been traveling much lately, but I'm really glad that I have it in my repertoire of tools for live streaming or just even wirelessly connecting, right? Very good. All right, well, I just want to take a moment to say hello and welcome to Deals with David. I'm your host, David, and I hope you'll stick around with me for a little bit. We're talking some tech gear. And we're going to be talking some cool audio gear like microphones, mixers. I got some really cool RGB lighting and LED lights, and we got some security cameras, a little more peace of mind for you. It's really affordable too, and top quality stuff. So do me a favor, say hello in the chat, and if you like what you see or you hear, do me a favor, hover over and click that follow button so you get notified every time I go live. I plan to be here 5 days a week here on Amazon Live. I'll do some mornings and some evenings. That way you'll get notified when I go live. I hope you'll stick around for that. All right. Are you a gamer? I don't know if I would call myself a gamer. I like to play games, but I would say a gamer is like pretty diehard. I just, all the time, right? That's not me. That's not me. However, if you're a gamer or you're just getting started in being a gamer, this is a great way to get started. This is Amazon's #1 bestseller in PC gaming headsets. And that's hard to believe coming in at the price point. 50% off right now in the carousel. And then there's a coupon for another 55% off. Why don't you just give it away? Oh, we practically are. This is the Banggood G9000. G9000. Gee whiz. Gee. Guess it didn't work as well as I thought it would. Told you I'm a little silly around here on Deals with David. Well, that David guy, he's silly. This is really great for young kids as well. If you've got some young children or maybe grandchildren, and you want to get them something for their gaming, that's what kids are into today. But you don't want to spend a ton of money, especially if the young kids are really rough on their toys. This is a good investment right now at 50% off, 55, another 5 with the coupon, right? Really durable, strong, adjustable headset, right? Sorry, I should be showing that to you properly, right? Built for comfort, right here, nice cushiony, so you don't have that hard plastic sitting on your head. Same with the ear muffs. I call them the ear muffs, right? Really comfortable. Good sound, stereo sound coming out of there as well. And then the microphone, and it's adjustable as well. So if they just wanted to listen to something and they want the microphone out of the way, they just flip that up out of the way. Here's the cool part. I think I have a battery for this. Watch this. Lights up for you. Isn't that cool? Just a little extra nice. They'll be like, ooh, give me my cool headphones, right? And at the price point that it's coming in at, if they get too rough on it, you haven't spent a ton of money, right? It's got its own volume control in here, so there's volume for the sound coming through, and it's got a built-in, sorry, I should have that down here so I know what I'm doing. There's the volume control, right? Good stereo sound, and a built-in mute button. This is great for if you're going to cough or sneeze right away. It's all built right in there, and it's got a long cord on it as well, so they can stretch pretty far away from their game console. Again, the #1 best seller on Amazon in the PC game headsets category, so you won't go wrong with this when it's a #1 bestseller. All right, this one's always tough for me to demonstrate, but I gotta bring it in here. If you're live streaming or even for your Zoom meetings, etc., you've probably heard the term green screen. It's actually properly called chroma keying, but originally back in the Star Wars, the first movie of Star Wars, they used blue screen and now green screening, so that I could have this set up behind me, and I could have pictures that looks like I'm in Paris, or I could have videos playing behind me, all done with green or blue screen, right? Well, the newer green screen, this is 5x7, I believe. I just want to make sure. Yeah, 5x7. Newer makes good products. Here's how I describe Newer. Are they the toppest, most amazing in the world? No. But they're not cheap, they're just above, they're above middle, right? They are quality products, and I used newer lighting, newer LEDs, newer softbox. I have them set up here, and now I have the newer green screen, 5x7, so you could turn this sideways if you had two people sitting down and you want to have green screen behind them, or you could have it standing up, 7 foot tall. Not too many people over 6 feet, right? So it's really going to cover you no matter what. And a really strong, sturdy stand. Very similar, almost identical to the light stands they use for their newer lights. Newer, the name of the company, right? Really solid. I'm really happy with that. And I'm sort of going to show you. I just don't want. I don't have the room here. I will set it up. And there's the green. So it's green on one side. We'll show you a little bit if I can. Green on one side. Green on one side. And blue on the other. I don't know if you can see that, but you get the point. And it folds up into this, right? All right in there. Pop that open to 5 feet by 7 feet, and you've got yourself a home green screen. You've got yourself a mobile green screen. If you're doing any mobile live streaming, you can take this out on the road for you. Keep in mind, it's important to have good balanced lighting. So you might want to look into like a newer softbox set, which I should have in the car. So I'll have that in there next time. But this will get you certainly started and on your way to having some more creative fun with your live streaming and videography, right? And right now, an extra 10% off while we're live, and you apply the coupon. Make sure you do that. Make sure you apply that coupon. I'll just show you real quick what that looks like when you're applying the coupon, right? Click right there, and there you go. Another 10% applied when you check out. So make sure you're keeping an eye on that when you're checking out your Amazon products. The newer 5x7 chroma key, blue/green screen, and it's got the great material. It's not just green. It's not easy being green, says Kermit the Frog, right? Oh, thank you. That's my Kermit the Frog impression. Thank you. You really got to have it's got the right material for green screen. This is, again, great photo studio, video shooting, live streaming. This is the way to go. I'm looking at you. Are you digging the music today? You digging the music? I switched it up a little bit. It's nighttime, so I got to stay awake, right? Got to stay awake. Who's out there? Christy Howard. Hello, Christy. Nice to have you here. Oh, Christy is you're one of our Amazon influencers. Everybody say hello and welcome to Christy. Thanks for being here, Christy. And as an Amazon influencer, I would invite you to drop your link in the chat if you want to let people know. Tell us a little bit more about yourself. I love it when people stop by, but I really love it when their creators stop by. All right. This is the Emudo. Say that 5 times fast. Emudo. Okay, I'm not gonna. Portable charger, 20,000 milliamps. I am so glad that this battery came into my life. I am so glad that this battery came into my life. Did I mention I'm glad it came into my life? Here's why. Lots of power here. 2 USB ports, 15 watts and 18 watts. But it also has 2 USB-C ports, which if you're not familiar with, it just charges things a whole lot faster. I love using this for multiple reasons, but I have my DJI drone, pardon me. I have my DJI drone, which I'll be talking about coming up shortly. And this charges my drone batteries so much faster. Oh, Christy Howard, she's a following. We got a new one. Christy Howard, thank you so much for doing that. That is excellent. And that means you are amazing. Yes, and I get to press buttons to have more fun. So thank you so much, Christy, for the follow. Be like Christy and hover over and click that follow button as well. I'm here 5 days a week, sometimes morning, sometimes evening, and bonuses on the weekends. So you'll get notified whenever I go live, and you're helping me grow my community around here, and I really appreciate that. And it's a free way to support your Amazon influencers here. So there you have the Amudo portable 20,000 milliamp power bank with USB-C, USB 2.0, 3.0, and just lots of power to run. This is at 100% right now. I could probably charge an iPhone 40 times easily. Do more than one at a time and keep things charged up. So I'm really glad that the Amudo power bank came into my life. And I'm really glad that Christy came into my life too. Welcome, Christy. And then this is my favorite one. Do you know the theme song? Let me know in the chat if you do. It's what keeps me going. It's what keeps me going. Thank you. Portable live streaming. I've been a professional live streamer for 11 years, from live streaming, and I'm not talking like a big YouTube creator or Twitch live streamer, although I did Twitch for a while. I live stream private events, sporting events, etc. I do live on the spot interviews, live from my mobile vehicle. And you really want portability, right? And when we think portability, I think we think small. We think small. It's not always the case, but portability usually has the word small along with it. So that's why we're going to talk about this. The Maker Heart Just Mixer. This has been on the market for several years. I've had mine. This is an older version, but it still works like brand new. I've had it for close to 3 years. It's just Porta-Power. It does have a USB connection, so you can run this. You got to run this off battery or plug it into your USB brick that comes with, right? So everything you need. It does come with cables. I don't know what I do with the cables. 3.5 millimeter inputs on the back, so you can have 2 microphones lined in. And what I've often used there is headset microphones in there, and then there's your headphone jack. I put a splitter in there so that if you have 2 people, they can hear each other, right? So that's cool with that. You've got a line input here if you wanted to add in, say, some music, or maybe you've got an interview that you recorded with somebody. You could play that in through there. And then there's auxiliary input as well. And then there's your output. So this would go to your iPad or your laptop or your computer, whatever you're pushing your sound out to for your live stream, or if you're just pushing it out, you could use this for DJing, quite honestly. It's got echo built into it on the line 1 and 2, and then gain for your line and your auxiliary. Built-in mute buttons, which I just love when there's a built-in mute button, and here's the reason why. If I'm going to cough, which I often do, or sneeze, which I often do, instead of looking around for the mute button on the computer, I just click it's just nice to have a mute button built right in there. Solid product. Not only is it USB powered, but you can also have USB digital input. So you could have music, say, coming from a laptop with a USB in, and it will take that as an input as well. And as a bonus, for some condenser microphones, you need that 48 volt or phantom power. Has that built into it as well, or 1.5 volt, and switch between USB input or line input, and just a really solid product, and I love it. Great for mobile live streaming, mobile podcasting, with using 3.5 millimeter inputs. The Just Mixer Maker Heart. It just makes sense. I'd kill me. Do you know who used to say that? I'd kill me. Anybody here remember ALF? ALF? You know what ALF? Do you know what ALF stood for? Tell me in the comments if you remember ALF. Oh, let's get some of this stuff here. Oh, I'm getting old. Look at this. No, it's not really that heavy. It's got some weight to it, though. It's got some weight to it. Woo! Let's close a couple more of these. I'm getting carried away here. This is the Behringer EPS 500 MP3. That's right. It comes with 2 speakers. I just don't have room to put 2 up here. I'll make my... Whoa! 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 Okay, we're okay. Man down. He's okay, folks. So 2 speakers. One on the back has an open compartment for storing cables. This one here on the back has the mixer, powered mixer, built right into it. This 8-channel PA system. It's even got an MP3 player built into it. I have used this. It's done me well. I am not disappointed in Behringer. As a disc jockey for full-time for 25 years and a karaoke host for 25 years, I've had a lot of experience with Behringer products. They've never let me down, and they're very affordable with really the most bang for your buck, in my opinion. But let's take this out. Just like that. A little twist there and a little twist there. And then that just comes right out. All right. And then your 1/4 inch on the back for your speaker input. Let's put you off to the side over there. All right. I feel like Bob Ross. Oh, we'll just put you over there. Come back to it. Happy accidents. Am I that silly? I think I'm funny. Yeah. That's all that matters, really. Does it matter? If you like my humor, you just like hanging out with me. Say hello in the chat. Click that follow button, will ya? Yeah. Please say hello in the chat. What's the other one say? I forget. Yeah, there we go. We can do that too. Welcome to Deals with David. Appreciate having you here. Let me get this set right so I can show off this wonderful product. This is great for multiple, like a DJing. I've used this for DJing rooms of about 100 to 125 people. Still kicks out really great. The sound quality on this, when it came, I was skeptical. I've had this for like 2 years now. I love it. Great sound. Fills the room magically. And it's got some really cool features that we're going to get to in just a moment. I've used it for karaoke, DJing. This is great for PA systems if you just need to make some announcements, maybe for your meat raffles or your calling bingo at the church. This will fill the room, and it will be very reliable too as well. So standardly, of course, you've got your electrical input, your simple on-off switch. Here's your 1/4 inch jacks. So it uses 1/4 inch speaker cables, right? Comes out of there. It's even got monitors, so if you have external speakers you want to plug into that, you know, if you're singing and you want to hear yourself like you do when you're singing, that works really well too. It's got 4 XLR microphone inputs, or a line input for, say you want to plug in a guitar, or maybe a keyboard, anything with a 1/4 inch input. You can plug in a 1/4 inch microphone, but honestly you'll get better sound quality, a little more oomph out of the XLR microphones as well. Treble and bass, so you can adjust accordingly to the person singing or whatever you need to adjust for the musical instrument that's in there. They each have their own individual volume controls, as well as the master that controls everything. Even got their own reverb for the first 4 lines. So all the years I did karaoke, it was like, hey, give me some echo, man. Yeah, whatever. It doesn't make it sound any better. But anyway, we give them the echo or reverb that it's actually called or referred to. You've got that on your 4 lines. Here you can actually plug in a USB. If you've got some MP3s on a USB, plug that into there, press play, and it'll just start playing the music on your USB. So maybe if you're just wanting some background music at a Buck and Doe or something, you just want to plug that in and away you go. Or you could connect into the RCA input. You got 2 RCA inputs here, so connect from your phone into the RCA input, and that will control here and here, and also line. So this is line, how does that work? 7 and 8, because line 7 is just that input, or it's if you switch from here to here to here, then that's actually the volume control for the MP3 player. Very slick, right? All right. And your controls to decide between if it's mic or line input. So much control here. Phantom power for those condenser microphones that need that 48 volts on it. It's got voice over protection. So what that is, it's like auto ducting. So if you have that on and the music's playing, you talk into a microphone, it adjusts as you're talking. It brings the level of the music down while you're talking, kind of like a DJ would on the radio. Instead of having to do that manually, I still like to do it manually, but you have that feature there, so you don't have to worry about it. And then there's also different settings, EQ settings here for speech or music. A lot of presets right in here, and a great little unit coming in at a great price as well. Now here's the bonus for this, and I love this part. Where is it? Oopsie daisy. Where'd they go? Where's my microphones? Well, I hate when that happens. Where's the microphone? I swear I was prepared. There it is. I knew I had it here. We're going to need a bigger place, honey. Okay. This is so cool. You always need some microphones, especially for your karaoke or your DJing. If you get the Behringer PA system, the ULM 202 USB microphones, look at this. 2 of them here. Right? 2 microphones. Watch this. If you haven't seen this yet, it's pretty cool. There we go. This is your wireless receiver. Built right in. Plug that in, system on, put the batteries in, 2 AA batteries, turn them on, your microphone ready, away you go. And it all runs out of here, line 1, line 2 for these microphones. Pretty slick and easy to set up. Plug it in, turn it on, plug and play, away you go. Behringer really puts a lot of thought into their equipment, and it's affordable and quality. I have used other brands, which I've been happy with, and then I, for the most part, used Behringer products for my DJing services and karaoke, and I've never been let down by Behringer. So thank you, Behringer. All right. Boy, I was getting nervous there. I'm like, where the heck is my... All right, let's put this away. Who's going to be next to say hello in the chat? The next person that says hello in the chat gets a round of applause. That's all I got for you. That's all I got for you. Put the Behringer away. I love it. I love it. I like it. I love it. I want some more of it. Hee hee hee. Time flies when you're doing what you love. I love talking about all this equipment and stuff. Everything I have here I own, and I love talking about it. And I love sharing my knowledge with you about the products. Hello, welcome to Deals with David. I'm your host, Fred, and nobody ever laughs at that one. Where's the... Oh, it's this one. Fine. Welcome to Deals with David. What's next? Love this. Now, we talked a little bit earlier about the Banggood 9000 for budget price headsets. Oh yeah? Oh, what happened there? Hope you're enjoying the music. Is it too loud? I don't think it's too loud. I got a low attention span. That's what the guy just said in the song. Wow. You want to step up your game as a gamer and go from the $25 headset to this, $199, but wow, are you going to get some incredible sound and features out of the Razer Neri Ultimate Wireless. It's got a 7.1 surround sound in it. Woo! Now, I'm not a huge gamer, but when I do play my games, this is the one for me. Especially if I know I'm going to be sitting down for at least a couple of hours. I really want comfort. Now, here's the difference. This does not extend out to fit you. It's got its full extension here already. But this part, when you put it on, see how it adjusts on its own? We all have different shaped heads. Some of it's got bumps and bruises, and some of it's got pointy spots. But this will all adjust to you. Look what happens when I put that on. Wow, and I put it on backwards. Lots of comfort in there. Very well padded. The ends, whoops. The cymbals light up as well, so you got a little extra fancy schmancy in there. Gel cooled earmuffs. So incredibly smart and super comfortable. 7.1 surround sound. So I play a game called Railroad Empire. So imagine sitting in front of the screen, you hear the train a coming, it's rolling around the bend, and it's coming along. I hear it over here, and then when it's in front of me, I hear it everywhere, and it goes by me and it goes along with it and it fades away. It's just so incredible what they've done with the surround sound in here. Now, also, where's the microphone? Well, it's right there. It just slides out when you're ready to use it and you're talking. If you just want to use it as headphones, put it away. It's out of your way now. And you've got 2 volume controls right here. Why would I need 2 volume controls? Well, sound alone, you could make this one louder than the other. Maybe you're weaker ear in one, you can control that. Or perhaps you're doing voice chat during your gaming. You can control the volume of the voice chat compared to, say, the sound in the game, which is really, really super convenient. It's also got its built-in mute button. It's always nice to have the built-in mute button. So when you're going to sneeze or cough, you just press the button and away you go. It is controlled remotely via this USB Bluetooth right there. Right? So just plug and play. This works for PC, PS4, PS5, Xbox, anything that'll take that input, and when you're done, you won't lose it. Just put it away and it stays in there. And if your battery dies, which likely it won't, this gives you hours and hours of enjoyment out of a full charge. But it does come with a cable you can plug straight in if you want to plug that straight into your gaming console or your PC as well. And USB here for charging. These are super comfortable. I'm so glad they came into my life as well. And it's the Razer. Razer is like, they're like one of the leaders on the planet in this type of thing. Over 6,000 ratings right now on Amazon. So you know you're probably getting a really good quality product here. Love Razer. So lots of comfort there. Lots of comfort there. Are you still with me? Are you still with me, folks? I hope they're still with me. Don't leave me yet. It's only been an hour. It's been 50 minutes. Woo! Where does the time go? This is only water, I promise. Ah, lovely. Lovely it is. And lovely it is to have you here. Thanks for stopping by and saying hello. Welcome to Deals with David. Can you guess my name? Go ahead, guess my name, put it in the chat. And while you're here, do me a huge solid favor, smash that follow button. It's hovering. If you hover over the screen, it's hanging up there somewhere, mobile. I think it's down below. And I have to do this. I used to say that out loud on my friend, who shall remain nameless, who's also an Amazon influencer. He would do his live. And he'd say, and by the way, if you're watching, please be sure to unmute so you can hear me. Think about that. Please unmute so you can hear me. If he was watching, he knows who he is. He'd kill me right now. Kill me. Alf. Yeah, so hopefully people saw that and they unmute, because if I tell them, they're not going to hear me, right? I talk a lot about microphones, and there's just so much to choose from when it comes to microphones. Do I use a handheld microphone, a mounted microphone, an XLR, a 1/4 inch, a clip-on, or properly named lavalier microphone? This is the lavalier, the Hollyland Lark 150, and I use this on every Amazon live stream. That's how much I love this product. They did not pay me to say that. They did send me the product. I've had it for months. I'm still showing it for them, and I'm happy to, because It just works really well for me, and it's so reliable. Let me tell you why. Here's, first of all, the nice solid case that comes along with it. USB-C charging on the back, so you get that rapid charge right down to the rubber feet on the bottom, so it's not slipping around and sliding away. I do all these music and movie references. Dual lavalier system, so you get two of these microphones, or transmitters I should say. Look how tiny that is, right? That is super small. Now, I've got a lavalier microphone plugged into it, which you get two of these that come with it. But it also has its own built-in microphone, see? Right there. I don't know if you still hear me, but there it is. So if you were out on the road and you just quickly needed to mic somebody up, or maybe they're wearing a t-shirt and you don't want to run the wire through, this will still work. You just say, hey, clip it on there. All right, there we go, and it's talking away. Now, whoops, I'm knocking my ears over here. Now, I prefer to use the lavalier microphone just simply because it sounds a little better. It's more direct to my voice. This will typically hang sideways, but it will work and work well. And you get two of them, and then, let me give you this. I'm using it right now, so I'm just stretching a bit here, but there is, I can bring that in closer, that'll work. There's the receiver, not much bigger than the transmitter there. Volume controls individually here for each microphone. And what I really like about it, and I know this is going to sound, what's the big deal? It actually has an audio level meter on it, and it has a battery meter on it. Why is that important? Because I can look at that anytime and go, oh, I've got that much time left. Whereas a lot of them in the past that I've had, they'll have a green light on it that says, oh, you're good. And then all of a sudden it goes red. Okay, it's red, so battery's low. So do I change it now, or do I have another 30 minutes out of it? See what I'm saying? So it's really nice to have it on there. Built-in clip as well, so you can attach that to however you need to for receiving. And it's even got a headphone jack built into there. So if someone's producing for you, they could be listening to the sound and making sure the sound quality is okay, right? So that is the Hollyland Lark 150. And bonus, this case is also a charger. So if you're out and about and you don't have any power, or you don't want to have to plug it in, this will total between charging from one of these, you get like 3.5 hours, depending on how you're using it. The louder the volume, the more power it takes. 16 to 18 hours worth of charge out of that right there. And again, USB-C, so it's really fast charging. The Hollyland Lark 150. Absolutely love it. I use it on every live stream. All right. Who's going to give me the pleasure of saying hello in the chat next? Who's going to do that? If I stare at it long enough, will it happen? I'm just kidding. I'm not going to stand there and stare at it. Who does that? I do want to check on something else. I got too many things going on. That's my problem. I'm in the wrong. Where's my chat? There we go. I was like, where'd my chat go? What are you doing to me? Serial killer? Halloween's coming up. Whew. Got some really cool lights that you might enjoy for Halloween. Stay with me here on Deals with David. We're going to get to that right shortly. Now, everybody's got a different budget when it comes to live streaming and microphones, etc. We're going to get into some mixers. We already talked about some. We've got some more that we'll share with you as well. This is the Boya. Boyo Boya. Huh? Huh? Is that good? Yeah, I think so. Oh, thank you. You're too kind. This is WM4 Pro dual lavalier system. Now, bit of a price difference here, about $100 price difference in the Hollyland Lark Pro. But apples to oranges here, and I'm going to show you why here. Let's get the product cam up for you again. What I love about this too is the case. Weather resistant, it's that roughness there, so if things spill, it kind of helps it roll off. Coffee, just saying, happened. Happen to know, but sewn really well quality. Like, look at how the zipper is open. That's a steel zipper. It's not plastic. But look what happens when I close it up. Right? See how the material just covers up the zipper. So really good quality casing. That makes me happy. You get using this stuff and moving it around a lot. There you have 2 transmitters. Right? A little bit bigger, but still reasonably small. Right? You get your line out. Oh wait, that's the receiver. Your line out, so you could have, and these are your headphones, so you could be monitoring the person talking. You could have a line out here, say going to a smartphone if you want to record what's happening, or maybe to the computer if you want to record. It's nice to have that feature there as a line out. Now, your 2 transmitters, they're both the same, right? Again, same size. And then here you have your line in. So if you wanted to transmit, say you had an interview on your smartphone, you could actually line into this and it will transmit to the receiving end. Very cool. Or plug in your lavalier microphone. Now, this does not have the built-in microphone. There's a big difference right there. Easy to pair, just simply turn it on. Here's the next big difference. 2 AA batteries. The other one, fully rechargeable. Right? See what I'm saying? But these are still, the sound quality is still really great on these. They're professional. I've used these in live interviews, recorded interviews on my smartphone and on a Sony Handycam, believe it or not. And they still have great sound quality. Comes with 2 lavalier plug-in microphones as well. That comes in the case. And you've got your cables, your TRRS to TRRS and your TRS to TRS. So both for standard plug-in, say to a laptop or computer or into a smartphone. All right? And here's a hot shoe so that on the back, I won't do it right now, but you could actually take off this clip. I forget how to do it. It's been a while. But you can take off the clip. I'm not going to, my luck, I'll break it. What the heck? Anyway, you can take the clip off. It's been a while. And then put this on and clip it onto a hot shoe of a camera or maybe a rig that you're holding, or maybe onto another tripod. So that's what that's for. So everything you need. And it also does come with your windscreens for your lavalier microphone and the clips as well. Boya makes great products. They make a single lavalier system too, which I do have, but I just say if you can get the dual lav system, if that works into your budget, why wouldn't you get 2? You get one, you will come across the time you're like, dang, I wish I had the dual, right? So again, the WM4 Pro from Boya, great product. Great for a budget. We don't slack off for any quality here, I'll tell you that. Amazon customer, doesn't tell me who you are, but I appreciate you. Thank you, let's celebrate, shall we? Hello and welcome to Deals with David. Thanks for hitting the follow button. That is so excellent. And the fact that you hit the follow button and join the community here makes you amazing. You are amazing. Thank you so much, Amazon customer. Say hello in the chat so I know who you are. And thanks for being here on Deals with David. What are we talking about? Well, let's get to next. We're talking about tech gear. We're talking about audio like microphone. We've talked about some mixers already. We're going to get into some security cameras and a few other cool things. Some RGB lighting that you're going to love for if you're celebrating Halloween or whatever you're celebrating. You'll see what I mean. Stick around for that. But if you're live streaming or Zooming, Lord knows Zoom stocks went up big time. You need a good webcam. How do I know what a good webcam? What is a good webcam? How do I know what a good webcam is? Here's some of the big differences in some webcams. Microphone, built-in microphone, and whether the lens is plastic or glass. Which one would you think would be better? Definitely the glass, just more clear, right? Plastic ones, okay. But if you want a good quality and you're okay to spend a few bucks, if you want to look really good in your Zoom, this is the latest from Logitech, the C922X Pro. This is full 1080p HD resolution, right? I've had the C922 for a couple of years now. Now it's the C922X, specifically designed and optimized for professional video streaming, whether that's Zooming or you're doing a talk show, a video live, whatever it is, this will work wonderful. It's got one of the big features compared to the previous version. Its built-in microphone quality is significantly better than what it was before. Now, I will say, if you're going to really do some professional live streaming, you're going to want to get yourself an external microphone at some point. But if you're looking to get started on a budget, you can start with a built-in microphone on the 922X, and it will get you started very well. I was really impressed with the quality of the microphone on this system, and the glass lens at 1080p. It's got auto lighting adjustment. That's right. Now, I don't recommend sitting in the dark with this, but if you have dim light, it will adjust accordingly and give you the best quality 1080p HD resolution that it can, and it works very well. It also has auto focusing. So again, all you got to do is set it, forget it. How do I set it? Well, you can set it on the edge of your laptop when it's open, or perhaps on your why can't I talk? The monitor on for your computer, or you can close it up and you could mount it on a tripod as well if that's what you want to do. So lots of different options for setting it up. It's got a 5-foot cord on it, so you can be far away from your setup, and it's simple USB plug and play. This is great for the Zoom calls, the live streaming, video chat, whatever you're looking for. You want clear quality and a good sounding microphone. The C922 is the way to go, in my opinion. That's just my opinion. It's not everybody's opinion. If you want to have an opinion and keep being wrong, that's entirely up to you. Did I just do Groucho Marx? Was that a good Groucho Marx? I didn't even plan that. I just kind of went into it. Am I funny? I think I am. Just ask me. Just ask me. Boy, am I thirsty. I actually talk that much? Whoa, what's going on there? Can anyone, Faja, can you hear me? Faja, can you hear me? Okay, talk about security cams. This is a fun one too. This is coming up, so we'll get that ready. This is I enjoy. I try to be talking about all these products, but but when I get to this one, I get excited, and I haven't seen too many talk about this one. This is an Amazon's Choice product. What does it mean when it says Amazon's Choice? Oh, where'd it go? Wrong way. Amazon's Choice means that Amazon themselves have taken the time to look into the product, check out its quality, check out the company, and they just have certain requirements that that product and company have to meet before they put their, it's the seal of approval, if you will, from Amazon. And this is an Amazon's Choice. This is the Cam Pro body-worn camera. This is great if you're a police officer or any type of security and you want to protect yourself by having video recording, or be able to have the evidence to prove things, and just to, honestly, you never know what you're going to catch. Do you ever have you ever been out and go, dang, I wish I had a camera on? This body-worn camera is great for that, and again, designed specifically for the security professionals, whether it be police officers or privately. Let's bring let's bring the product cam up for this one here, the body-worn camera. Now this, I've always said, the box will dictate whether this is a good product or not. This comes in another box, but this is a case for it as well. It's even got a magnet on the front so things stay closed solidly. Infrared night vision on this. Wow, how cool is that? 1296p, so just above 1280p. It is waterproof, not water resistant, waterproof. Shock resistant. Probably going to get banged up a little. Shock resistant. One touch recording and long hours. I forget how long. Let's check that out, because It's just long. 3,500 milliamp battery, so you probably, it's like 5 hours out of this. The instruction manuals that I've gone through several times, nice and clear. There's a disc with some software on it to help you get started. And then there it is. Look at this. Isn't that beautiful? This is the Cam Pro body worn camera. And I simply turn it on. This is probably my funnest part of this. Now, clip on the back, and I'll just take that off to show you a real sturdy clip. And it's got the alligator teeth all the way. So that's not going to fall off your pocket or your belt, whatever you're wearing it on. Likely here on the front somewhere. Okay. I'll just put that off so you can see. Here's the 2-inch screen on the back. Oh, honey, somebody's at the door. It's hard to really show that, but it's such a clear screen. 16 megapixel camera for taking photos, 1920 by 1080 at 30 frames per second. You can decrease that if you want, but why would you? 64 gigabyte built right into it. You do not need an SD card for this. It basically has its own built-in. It's got GPS built into it as well, so when you're taking the videos and taking the pictures, it GPSes itself. It takes the GPS location and attaches it there. That's what I had to think about that for a minute. It also has a laser beam. It's got a freaking laser beam built into it. How cool is that? I just love this product. Can you tell? And where's flashlight? Might need a flashlight if you're into security, right? How's that work? That was just weird. All right, turn the flashlight off. This will actually, if you buy two, work as a walkie-talkie. That's right, you can talk to each other and you can add several into the loop, if you will. Real simple to plug into your computer and download the photos, the videos. You can do just voice recordings on it as well. And again, waterproof, solid, and rugged. Charges in just about 3 to 4 hours to a full charge. And that is easy to do with its own stand-in charger, which is USB controlled. And of course, you can also do it directly with your USB charging brick and your USB cable. Everything comes with you need, and you can just plug that into the side. It also has an AV output you can plug into a television or HDMI out, and there's your USB connection as well. Simple one-button touch. If I want to record the video, there I'm recording the video. All right, stop, take a picture. That's going to be scary for somebody. Or just do a voice recording. Hey, I'm recording. Test 1, 2, buckle my shoe. It's just so simple, one touch. And the star. There. Simple to use, super reliable. Let's turn that off. Get ready for it. Wait for it, wait for it. Oh, I thought it made a noise. Oh no, wait a minute. There we go. Off she goes. Really love this product. Super. And I actually bought it originally, not just for security, but I bought it to wear on my motorcycle. So I put it on front here. I've only used it a couple of times for that, because then I bought a helmet cam, which we're going to talk about as well. And I'm really excited for that. But this is the Cam Pro body worn camera, security professionals. If you don't have one of these, like, you need to have one of these. You just go do it. Go do it. All right. Holy moly. Take a load off. Oh yeah, I forgot it. I always forget to put something away. Always save the box, save the manuals, never get rid of them. Because you know why? A friend of mine told me a long time ago. If you save the box and you want to resell it someday, and you can take a picture of it and put it online to sell it, and it shows the original box and the original manual, what does that tell you? says that person looked after it. And then when they come to the door, they come to pick it up, but they see it all well looked after. They just feel good. And when you purchase something, it's an experience. You want to have a good experience. That's what I love about Amazon Live and being here with all of you. I love having a good experience, and I want to give you a good shopping experience. So that's why we're here today. Thanks so much for being here. I've got a lot of products left here. We've got another hour-ish anyway to go before you kick me out and get rid of me. So I hope to stick around, and if you're enjoying the sultry sound of my voice or any of the products here, please hover over and click that follow button so you get notified when I go live. I'm here 5 days a week, some in the morning, some in the evening like this, and I do some bonus streams occasionally on the weekend as well, depending on my schedule. So click on that follow button, you'll be joining the Deals with David community here, and you won't miss out on any of the great deals. Fear of loss, don't miss out. You could if you don't click that follow button. That's all I'm saying. And don't be shy, say hello in the chat. Let me know where you're watching from and what are you looking for? Can we help you out here? We can do that too. All right, well, we talk about security. This is good for security professionals as well as special events. Now, this is not the case that comes with. This is a case that I got. But these are the Redivis. Oh, we should pull it up. Redivis 22 RT. Close a few of those, David. There we go. The Redivis RT22 two-way radio system. This is the 4-pack. You can get the larger packs. You can get stand-in chargers with them as well. But this is the simple 4-pack, 16 channels, pre-programmed on the FRS or Family Radio Service, right? Depending on where you live, you may need a license for it. It's like $30 or something like that. You'll have to Google that. But it comes pre-programmed with 16 channels, all ready to go. Its own belt clip, carry case, right? It's got a little clip on the end so it doesn't pop off that belt, right? Very sturdy. Simple push to talk button, turn it on.
Power on, one.
And the guy that talks to you, I don't know how they get him in there. Yeah. Okay, that wasn't funny. Very simple to use, up and down, 16 channels. Now I'm going to go up.
One.
You're only hearing one because I actually programmed this radio to have one channel. You can purchase, sold separately, a programming cable and download some free software and program this however you like. Change the tone codes in it, change the frequencies. Be careful. I'm a ham radio operator, so I'm allowed to program certain frequencies that I can talk on. You want to make sure you have the proper licensing with this radio. But if you need to, you could program that to a different frequency. But if you're just using this for hiking, or maybe you're traveling, and maybe you're in an area where the phones aren't working, and besides, phones are cool, but talking on a radio, that's a whole lot of fun. At least it was when I was a kid. And they're super tiny, and they work really well. Don't let that short antenna fool you. It will give you great signal, transmit and receive signal. Pardon me. It's great for special events, security. I know a couple of security companies here in the city that I live in at special events. This is what they're using. You can get earpieces attached to them, portable microphones, that sort of stuff. But if you just want to get started, this is also the Amazon's choice in the portable FRS two-way radio section. So Amazon's choice, once again, Amazon says this is the way to go. And you need a charger. The chargers are really cool in this as well. AC plug-in and 2 at a time. Charges 2 at a time. So 4 radios, 2 charges. So there's 2 of these in the package. And takes 3 to 4 hours full charge, and then you're ready to go, and you'll get about 4 to 6 hours of use, depending. That all depends again on how much you actually use the radio, right? How loud the volume is. All of those factor into it. But the Redivis RT22, great two-way radio, and very reliable, very durable as well. Yeah. I've only used these ones a couple of times, but they've not let me down. They've not let me down. Don't let me down. Was that Beatles or was that John Lennon? I think it was Lennon. Where did I put that? I just put it away and it's not there. Oh, there it is. Wow. Put that back. That's where that one goes. I had them confused. All right. Let's get into some security stuff. I lost myself. I lost myself a long time ago. There we go. All right, this is one that I really enjoy talking about. This is the Nui baby monitor. When I say Nui, I don't just mean new. I mean Nui. You get how I did that? All right. This is the Nui baby monitor, or pet monitor, as it would say in the description. But you could use this to monitor your pets, but baby monitor, or just simply extra security in your home. It's a 360-degree 1080p HD camera, and it has two-way audio in it. So via an app, which is free to download, you can control this, and it turns it 300, all scrolling your finger or your thumb across on the screen. You can set up scheduling to turn it on or off at certain times. You can set up sensor mode, so it only picks up a certain area of the video. Maybe if you're like me, you've got some window shades that flicker and blow in the wind sometimes and tend to set the sensitivity off on this. You can select that out, set up, again, like I said, schedules. You can turn on notifications so that whenever the camera is rolling, because it picks somebody up, you'll get notified. It'll even give you an option to press this button to dial a certain number. You can listen into the room, what's going on in the room. Or if you want to talk to baby, you can say, it's okay, daddy will be there soon. Two-way audio, 360-degree camera, all controlled on your phone to monitor, record directly to your phone, take snapshots to your phone. There's even a cloud option for a small subscription fee that you can record automatically to the cloud and go back 3 days, 7 days, 14 days, depending on the subscription you choose. The Nui baby monitor, great for monitoring the kids and great for monitoring the pets. Just great for monitoring your home, or if you're like me and you got a home studio, it does that too. So Nui baby monitor. This is also an Amazon's choice, over 12,000 ratings. It is a 4-star product. And again, Amazon puts their name on it. You know you're getting a good quality product. Nui baby monitor. I'm actually gonna plug that back in. So keep an eye on this studio while I'm not here. Somebody's gotta. Now, always different, everybody's got a different budget, right? Different budget. And it's just a different application. This is the dEaLs Dome dEaLs Dome cameras, HD Mini. This is 720p, which is still great. It's still HD, but 720p. And it has night vision on it as well, but you get two in the pack. Here's what it looks like. I can get that under the product cam, actually. That's probably a better way to show it off to you, right? Ding, ding. How tiny that is, right? Now, this is all run off AC powered. Somebody said, well, why would it be rechargeable with wireless battery? Because you want them on all the time. So you're going to have to take it down and charge it every once in a while? Oh, that's my other camera booting up. But these are nice and tiny, nice and small. It does come with mounting brackets as well, so you can mount them on the wall, the ceiling, however you feel you need to, and plug them in. Also has a cloud service, works with Alexa. I don't want to say her name too loud because she's right over there. This also works with Google Assistant. This will work with IFTTT, if this then that. If you haven't heard of that, check it out online as well. And save to the cloud. HD definition, motion and sound detection. It's all smart home compatible as well. Again, cloud recording, day and night, remote access, all from your phone. Has great night vision on this as well, and a lot of other features. Works both on the Android or Apple app for your monitoring, notifications, let you know everything that's going on in your home, and you get two in the pack for that price. So another great way, and saving, it looks like 18% right now. I never know how long these deals are on for. Sometimes they're only on while I'm live, and then they disappear. So if you're looking for some more peace of mind security and you need two cameras, dEaLs Dome cameras, really great way to go. Really great way to go. We're flying here today. Portable wireless microphone. This is this is one of my favorite ones to talk about. I love all the products, but you get some favorites, right? You get some favorites. This is made by a company called Joy, and it really is a joy. I know. It's very original too, right? Nobody else comes up with this but me. This is the Intelligent Microphone Live System. This would be great for karaoke, or maybe you need a wireless microphone to tap into a PA system for your meat raffles or your bingo nights. It's got Bluetooth built right into it as well. Let's take a look. Constructions, I call them constructions. Deals with David approval on the instructions, let me tell you. They're nice and clear, and they have pictures in them as well, so it's really easy to set up and understand. Here is the transceiver right here. Look at the size of that. So small. Wish I'd have had this years ago doing karaoke. I've still got old microphones that are like this big, and you put the antennas up, and you got to use 9-volt batteries. This is fully rechargeable, and even when the rechargeable battery finally gets old, they've set it up so that you can take it out and buy a new one. Look at that. Joy has really put a lot of thought into their products. Again, Bluetooth, and you get two microphones, two wireless microphones. Great quality, fully rechargeable as well, so no more 9-volt batteries or AA batteries. Turn it on, 10 different frequencies to choose from, so you're likely to avoid any interference. You got some interference, just switch to a different frequency and you'll be good to go. Great sound quality. I've used them. I love it. I've used it mobilely. And I've used it stationary. I've used it on a speaker system. Fully rechargeable here as well. You can also plug in an SD card, so if you got some music you want to play, or Bluetooth from your phone right into this. You've got control over the music volume, control over the mic volume, and it's even got built-in echo. You can plug in a third microphone if it's 3.5 millimeters, and then there's your outputs to go out to an auxiliary or an auxiliary in, and then output to, say, a live stream or to the PA system, etc. That is the Joy microphone system, wireless. Great for multiple reasons. And if you wanted to, you could just plug it directly in from here into a system, right? The Joy microphone system. I've got the joy, 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 joy down in my heart. Where? Down in, okay. This is a great lead into the next product that I absolutely love. Another Joy product. Thank you, Joy, for sending me this. They sent me this like 6 months ago, and I'm still using it. And this is the mixer that I use on all of my Amazon live streams. And I had a lot of choices and a lot of different ways I wanted to set this up. But this was just so much fun. And when you hear all of those, this is still my favorite. Right? Look at that. Tonight on 60 Minutes, Deals with David and how it all began. Tonight on Inside Edition. I couldn't think of what it was. There you go. This is great. 3.5 millimeter inputs all on the back. 2 microphone inputs here. A headset. Earphone, which I'm wearing, and these earphones come with the system, and there's like a 6-foot long cable attached here, which is great. You can also have audio in, maybe coming again from a laptop or a smartphone device, and again your music coming in. And then you've got broadcast out, so this is 2 line outputs. You could have this one going to the iPad and another one going to, say, your Instagram, so you've got multiple choices there for that. Here's the volume control for my microphone. I can turn that up a little bit, right? And then you've got your treble and bass sections here. Ooh, let's set that around there. I can change my voice, which I'll show you in a minute. There's the reverb. Hello. This is a volume for my earphones, and the output for going to the stream or podcast. This is great for podcasting. You'll see why in a moment. Here's the volume level for your music. And if that's not enough, it comes with this microphone here as well. Here is the microphone, right, which I will plug in and demonstrate for you. So I'm just going to mute my lavalier mic here in a sec. Oh, sorry about that. Sorry, not sorry. Now, watch this. I don't have that up. There we go. Now here is the microphone that comes with the Joy Mixer. I've used a lot of microphones, and I can tell you I love the sound of this microphone. Great quality. It's got its own built-in pop filter right here for those P sounds. Did a really good job there. Comes with its own shock mount as well. So if you're banging on the table or something like that, it really minimizes the banging on the table. This is really great for podcasting, and if you're doing a live stream where you're looking just straight at one camera, this works really well also. The only reason I don't use this is because I move around a lot when I'm talking. So if I go over here, for example, it's not, see what I'm saying? But if you're sitting down and doing a live podcast just like this, this is great quality. It's XLR to 3.5 millimeter in, and just lots of flexibility. So really enjoy using this mixer. I use this mixer on every one of my Amazon Lives. I'll turn me back on. There we go. A little different in sound quality here, right? But still great sound quality for that. And here's the other fun stuff too. Let's take a look at this. I'm going to change my voice. How fun is this?
I am now a goddess, or...
Hey, I'm a chipmunk. You remember the chipmunks? I'm Alvin. Hey, Dave. What's going on? Christmas, Christmas time is the... Yeah, never mind. Okay. Sorry. I'll stop now.
What's the matter? You don't like my voice? Why don't you like me? Why don't you like me? Watch out for Halloween.
Please don't scare me, Mr. Monster. I'm scared. I don't want to be scared. Please? Please don't scare me. Oh. This is Alvin and the Chipmunks. Hey, Dave!
All right. Yes, you can have a lot of fun, and 24 different pre-programmed buttons here. Wow, there's one. There's one. Who's slapping me? You remember all those? They're like cartoon sounds, right? Are you old enough to remember those old cartoons? Are you old like me? All right, that is the Joy Portable Mixer. Great for podcasting, live streaming, out of the box, plug and play, get yourself started. You're going to have a lot of fun with that. And just kind of like I do around here as well, right? Hello and welcome. If you're just joining, I want to say hello and welcome you here to the channel. This is Deals with David, and I'm your host, David Burrows here, and I'm an Amazon Live influencer, and I hope you'll hang out. I hope you'll say hello in the chat. Will you get to know me? Tell me where you're watching from. I'd love to hear it. You don't love me anymore? That's not very nice, is it? All right, we're getting through some more. If you're going to get into some videography using your phone, you know, smartphone videography has really grown tremendously just because of all the great features and of the cameras that come on these smartphones nowadays, right? You're going to want something to keep that stable. Now, I don't care what you say. You can try and hold that as stable as you want, but it's not going to come out as nice as if you have one of these. This is the DJI Osmo 3. There is an Osmo 4 and now an Osmo 5. Not much difference in the Osmo 4. The Osmo 5, the only difference really is it has an extension on it. So if you wanted to get down to those low shots. But in the meantime, I have 3 of these. What does that tell you? Very simple to set up. Simply take your phone, lock it in, try to center it as best you can, and then flip it up. Turn it on, Watch the magic happen. It balances already. It goes right into portrait mode. And if you're like me, you prefer landscape mode, simply tap twice and it does it for you. And here is how it goes. It follows you around, up and down. There's different modes. I can press and hold, lock it in place. It'll stay on and everything. Take that off, tap twice. Reacts a little bit differently. Tap twice again. Goes back to where, all kinds of different features in here. You can charge this up via the USB-C input here, so it charges very rapidly. It's got great grip handling on it. It comes with its own app. Download a free app. It has follow me, traction mode, so you can put this on a tripod and walk left to right and all the way around, almost all the way around, and it will follow you. That's right. It'll even allow you to start and stop just by the wave of a hand gesture. This is incredible. Stabilizer. I love DJI products. They didn't give me any of this stuff. I own 3 of these. I have the Osmo 2 and I have a DJI drone that we're going to talk about in a minute. But if you want to stabilize and make your shots look a whole lot more professional, you need one of these in your pouch bag. The DJI Osmo Mobile 3. I have 3. I have 3 of the 3s. How about that, eh? 3 of the 3s. Depending on the package you get too, it also comes with a little tripod. It just screws in the bottom. You can mount this on a tripod as well to have it do the follow me thing. You can do time lapse on it, hyperlapse. There's even an editor built right into the DJI Mimo app that allows you to control it. The DJI Osmo 3. If you're getting into that videography on your smartphone, you need one of these in your pouch. Don't tell me I forgot to bring that over. Dagnabbit. I did. Hang tough, folks. I promise I'll come back. I'm not really leaving. I'm just not going to be in the shot for a minute. Oh well. The DJI Mavic Mini 2. I shouldn't say Mavic Mini 2. It's just the Mini 2. They took the name Mavic out. The predecessor to this was the Mini 2, or Mavic Mini. Boy, why you make that so confusing? I confuse me all the time. And we're back. This is one of my favorite things to talk about. I'll get into detail in it more another time, but this DJI Mini 2 Fly More combo. This is an amazing drone. You can get so much out of it. First of all, the carry bag, completely weatherproof. Let me show you a little more on the product cam here. You get a better view, a bird's eye view, so to speak. All right. The zipper is steel. And look how it is when I tighten that up. See how it covers over the zipper part? Super weatherproof. Strong carry strap. And on the other side, a handle as well if you just want to grab it and go. Oh, somebody's saying hello to me. Where's my glasses? There they are. Hello, Bree. I think I'm saying that right. Welcome to Deals with David. Thanks for being here. And because you clicked the follow button, we get to celebrate the fact that you did that is excellent, and it makes you amazing. You are an amazing person, and now you are a part of the Deals with David community here. Thank you so much, Bree. Where are you watching from, and what's the weather like where you're at? This DJI drone. Get the Fly More combo if you're going to get a drone, and here's why. You get 31 minutes of flight time, okay? So if you only get the single, the one that comes with one battery, you're going to be up flying for about 20 minutes, then you're going to land, and you're going to be like, I want to fly more, and I can't. And that's why they call it the Fly More combo, just saying. 3 lithium-ion polymer batteries, 31 minutes of flight time, in calmest of all conditions, right? This also works as a power bank. Press that and it'll tell you the batteries are full or what they're at. You could plug in a USB, like say a smartphone if you needed to charge it, and it's also USB-C chargeable, so it's very rapid charging. Love this. here is, oh, I should get my, I use an iPhone XR as my controller. You could use I was using an iPhone 6s Plus for a while. The only reason I stopped was because I was live streaming and flying the drone at the same time, so it needed more processing power. But pretty much Android or iOS, you simply open it up. There's the cable. Just like that, see? Plug it in. We'll be good to go. Take your joysticks for each side. You've got a track wheel on the back here for zooming in, controlling the angle of the camera on the drone. Your return to home. 3 different modes. Cinematic, which is cinematic, a little slower motion flight. And then you're just your normal speed, and then the sport mode for those zip, zoom home kind of things. And just really simple to use. The DJI Fly app is free to download and gives you great quality pictures. This one has 4K video at 30 frames per second, 1080p at 60 frames per second. You can do 2700K or 720p, but I find the 1080p is just amazing. So you can imagine the 4K. Well, it's 4K. And this will give you 10-kilometer video transmission. That's right, you can fly 10 kilometers, up to 10 kilometers, depends on the conditions, right? But that means you're going to have a really strong signal every time you fly. 30-kilometer winds it'll fly. Now keep in mind, the stronger the winds, the harder it has to work to keep flying, so you'll get less flight time. But it will handle those winds, and it will keep everything nice and stabilized. Think of this as like an Osmo 3 flying in the air. 4K video, as I said, 10-kilometer OcuSync technology. I wanted to say octopus for some reason, I don't know why. If you're just getting into flying a drone and you want something that'll do fantastic photos and videos, this is a great way to get started at a really reasonable price. You get an extra set of joysticks, extra set of propellers, because you will need them at some point. It's the Fly More combo, so 3 batteries, 30, 60, 90, about 90 minutes of flight time out of this Fly More combo. It really is the way to go. DJI has great customer service as well. I've never had any issue dealing with them, and I've just had so much fun and experience. There's the drone. My son, who's 21, we go out flying once in a while, and he just really enjoys it as well. So much you can do with it. Even ways to earn some money as well. If you take a look around and seek it out, you could do some roof inspections, make real estate videos and photos. So much. Just the entertainment alone. It's a great hobby to get into. Keep in mind, this is a sub-drone, so that means, at least here in Canada where I am, you do not have to register and you don't have to have a license. Be sure, no matter where you live, if you live in the United States, to be checking out what the rules are. Go to the FAA online, the Federal Aviation something. It's FAA in the United States. So depending where you live, make sure you check out and have a safe flight with the DJI Mini 2. Yeah, I haven't flown in a couple of months. I'm kind of sad. I've just been busy with other stuff. I got to get out there before. Well, it's autumn around here now, so we get some really nice colors in the trees right now. It's nice to. It's just pretty. It's just pretty. It's pretty. Everything goes back together nice and simple. I like simple. Alright, put you there. Got our cables. Voila. All fits up. Nice and simple. Take it home. Get it charged up. You're ready to go for next time, the DJI Fly More combo. Now, just to add to that a little bit, if you're going to be out flying on some nice days, this is a good accessory to consider. In fact, I don't leave home without it. It's like my American Express card, right? I'm trying to set my... Okay, that volume's better. I just want to keep pressing it. This is the... this is for the DJI Mavic Mini. I keep wanting to call it. It's the Mini 2. This is for the Mini 2. This will work on the Mavic Air 2, Air 2S, Mavic Mini as well. And this just goes, it'll mount right on the controller with this and this little attachment here. And then you can actually take this in the attachment, right? And you've got a lavalier that you can wear around your neck. So if you got slippery fingers, like we all do sometimes, you won't lose that. And then this just folds over, just goes around the side and folds over, and then you've got a nice sunshade so you can see your screen a whole lot better. A whole lot better. Great to have. Won't fit in the bag. Well, not all of it. I mean, some of this lavalier in the little piece will, but this won't fit in the bag. But carry it with you, and you'll just have a much nicer experience when you're flying your drone. I'm looking at getting another drone, but I'm not sure which one yet. But I really like the DJI. It just really does everything I like it to. So I don't know. What do I need another one for? That's what my wife would say. Do I have to have a reason I want one? Okay. Well, that's all there is to that. All right, this is a fun one for sure. I'm going to be getting back to this. I put this together on a live stream a few weeks ago, and just about, it's all put together. I just got to, I've got to feed the element in properly. That's a little bit tricky, but this is a lot of fun. I'm really looking forward to spending more time with the official Creality Ender 3 version 2. This is the upgraded 3D printer. Have I got it on there? Yeah, there we go. All right. Now you have to put this together, and I am not the guy that builds stuff good, but I pulled this off. With a little patience and time, you can get this done, right? And this is the updated version. So there's the digital console. The power supply is actually on the inside. It used to be on the outside here. So a little safer, and really excited about getting this working, up and running, and then doing some live printing here on the show. But you need good filament, right? Ceramic 3D sent me some filament to get started with. This is their PLL Plus, and this is their, I believe, the like cyan blue color. That shows orange in the carousel, but you can get different colors. You can get marble, you can get pink, you can get red. Just when you click on the product to check it out, just right click and open a new tab, and you'll be able to check out all the different colors. But that's the printer and the filament that we're going to be using. So make sure you hit that follow button and come back so you don't miss when I get doing that. I'm losing my ears here. What's going on, man? All right. Whoa. How did I do that? I don't know how I did that. Go back the other way. Back to the chat. Oh, I didn't know I could do that. That's kind of cool. That's very cool, actually. Right. This is the Behringer Xenix 302. This is great for, I don't have it here in front of me. I do own this. I left it out in my vehicle because I use it for mobile live streaming. So this is great. It's a one-line XLR input. It's also got headset input, so the mini jack 3.5 millimeter. You can control left and right panning and all the individual controls. You got 2 line inputs to go into the mixer, and of course an output, all RCA to go in or out to the mixer depending on what you're doing. And it's USB, so it'll run off USB power, and you can also plug that into your laptop and digitally send the music into the mixer to go out to your broadcast. This is great for podcasting, live streaming, really great for mobile, and I've had this product for quite some time, and at the lowest price I've ever seen it, coming in at $59 here tonight. So check that out if you're looking for some podcasting or just a real simple, basic. Why can't I talk today? I don't know. What did I do to me? Right. Behringer makes great products. You saw me talking, well, quite a bit earlier about some of their products, and I'm really, really happy with that. Here's another really portable mixer as well. Let's go back to the product cam with this. This is Ceramonic, the Ceramonic 2-channel mixer. This works. There's great packaging, nice portability. It's even got a belt loop on the back to carry. All right, 2 XLR inputs, or 1/4 inch if you want to plug in a guitar. So maybe you've got a microphone XLR in here and you're singing away, and then you plug in your guitar here to strum away. And you can also put 3.5 millimeters into that. You could have 3.5 millimeter and an XLR in one line and still have both work. Mono or stereo selection here. Individual volume controls for each side. Some only have one for both, so this gives you a lot more flexibility on what you're doing. This will work for smartphones as well as DSLR cameras, and you have a switch there to switch between the two of them. Simply turn it on, or if you got those condenser microphones that need that phantom power, it's got that as well. Headphone jack for monitoring everything that you're doing, and there is the output jack with the TRRS to use on a smartphone. If it's an iPhone 7 or above, you will need to get one of those adapters, those lightning adapters, but everything will still work with that. And there's, like I think I said already, the headphone jack for monitoring. Nice and portable, mountable to a tripod, and runs off a 9-volt battery. So you get lots of lifeline out of this. Portable, great for musicians. Again, portable podcasting, if you need that mobility, it's really going to give you all of that. And Ceramonic, really known well for their audio products. And just right back into the package. Whoops. Just like that. Pack it up, nice and portable, and you're ready to go for next time. The Ceramonic 2-channel, 3.5 millimeter and XLR audio microphone and audio mixer. Good product. I believe in everything that I talk about here. I want you to know that I have a lot of integrity when it comes to talking about quality products. I won't just talk about anything. And if somebody has sent me their product to talk about it, full disclosure, I'll let you know. And if they've paid me to talk about it, full disclosure, I'll let you know. But they don't get to tell me what I get to say. I give an honest review. In fact, take a look at the product very closely before I even bring it here in the live stream. So you can be sure that if it's here on the live stream, it is a quality product that will suit your needs for what we're talking about. Okay, if you want to get into it a little easier as far as live streaming or video vlogging, it can get expensive, right? But this right here will fit into a budget, just under $20 for this Ulanzi U-Rig. I believe it's called. I believe they refer to it as a U-Rig. Let me get it up. I want to make sure I got it right. What am I thinking? I-Rig. Oh, that's the microphone. Right. Yeah, the Ulanzi U-Rig Pro. Now I'm going to bring this under the product cam as well, because I want you to understand a couple of things about this. So very simply, you would take your smartphone device, set it inside, right? And then just tighten it up. And you're good to go. And turn your camera on, right? Then you've got these hot shoes up here, right? So here you could mount, say, a light on, for example. It does have tripod attachments on the bottom for landscape, and one on each end if you wanted to put it in portrait mode as well, right? Nice and durable, sturdy. You can mount that on a tripod or walking around, right? What about a microphone? Well, that's why we got this up next. To go and work with the Ulanzi, we have got the Boya right in front of me. Boya Boya. All right. This is the Boya shotgun microphone. The microphone. That killed me. And this will work great with Ulanzi. So for under $50, you could get started. I mean, aside from the smartphone that you would use, here's the microphone. This is the wind muff. Right? They call it a dead cat, I think. That's not very nice. But that's the wind muff to minimize the wind noise that's happening. There's the microphone. Right? Simply attach this gadget on here. Right? And then this is how this will work on your hot shoe with the Ulanzi. Right? Put it on there, nice and simple. Tighten it up. And you don't have to tighten it too hard. Just there you go, just snug. And then you would take your cable, plug it in, plug this into your smartphone. Again, if it's an iPhone 7 or above, you want to get those lightning adapters. Plug it in. You could have a light on here, and then there is your whole system for vlogging. Just like that. Great product. Boya, again, we talked about Boya products earlier. Great quality sound out of this. Boy, oh boya, am I ever happy. Yeah. Okay, no reactions. Better than a boo. I'll put that back in there. I have used this for, this is great for if you're doing interviews like fairly closely, right? This will work a lot better than the microphone on your smartphone device. And it picks up very well at a good distance also. You could use this for vlogging as well if you were mounting this onto a tripod for yourself and you don't have that external microphone or lavalier microphone just yet. So for under $50, aside from your smartphone camera, you're up and running and into the vlogging world. It's a really great way to get started. It's how I got started. I'll tell you the truth right now. I've had this for a few years. I've used it for different video events that I've recorded. All right. Where are we now? More microphones. I love it. This is a great microphone as well for podcasting. This is the Blue Yeti microphone. So the company is called Blue, and this is their Yeti microphone. It's been on the market for a few years, still very popular, especially for getting started. Amazon's choice, and I can tell you, live streamers' choice, podcasters' choice. It is so popular in the live streaming and podcasting world, and I'm going to tell you why. It's all plug and play, USB. I'll show you on the bottom. Let's take it over to the product cam. That's the best way. All right, let's start on the bottom here. You've got your USB plug and play. It does come with the mini USB to USB 2.0 or 3.0. It's also got a mount or a spot here for mounting on a standard 1/4 inch microphone stand. It also does come with an adapter that you could put it on a smaller, like a boom arm, a different size screw. I think it's like 1/8 of an inch, whatever. So that works. And it's got a headphone jack. Now, why would you have a headphone jack into this? Well, if you're doing podcasting especially, but live streaming as well, you want to be able to hear yourself. It just helps you talk clearer. It just hears everything that's going on. And if you plug that directly into your computer or your laptop, you're going to get some delay. So you'll talk and then you'll hear yourself 2 seconds later, or even 1.5 seconds. And that doesn't sound like much, but it's really quite annoying. So here you plug yourselves directly into the microphone. You can control the volume here with a separate volume control. You can even mute yourself just by pushing the button. So it's nice and simple without having a mixer. Just plug this directly into your computer. Works on Mac and PC and laptops of the like, right? Now here is what the magic, where the magic begins on this sturdy metal stand. Very sturdy. Adjusters here, and right down to the rubber feet on the bottom, so you don't get any scratching or slipping happening on your desk. Now this has 4 different audio patterns. First of all, the gain, so if you want to be able to pick up more in the room, you've got that control. Again, all without an audio mixer, this gives you so much control. So the first one, this will be easier this way, is cardioid mode. And what that means is right in front of. So right here is cardioid mode, this being the front. And that's the only thing it's going to pick up is right here in front. Now, bidirectional mode means in front and the microphone on the other side. So you could set this down on a table, sit across from somebody, have an interview, and it will pick up both of your voices. Then there's stereo, left and right. That would be good for different music sessions, for example. And then there's omnidirectional, which means all the microphones all the way around are all on. Again, you could set this if you're having a roundtable discussion. Set that in the middle and record from there, and it will pick up all the noise, all the sound, all the way around. Or maybe you set this on a stool in the middle of 3 people playing the guitar and singing, 3 musicians all singing and playing their instruments, pick up everything all the way around. So great scenarios, are great different 4 different options for several different scenarios, and the sound quality that comes out of this is fantastic. Own built-in pop filter as well, and it looks cool. It really looks cool. Doesn't it look like David Letterman I have or something? Really fantastic. I've used this on my personal talk show for about 3 years, and it's never let me down. A sturdy product and an affordable way to get started. Over 33,000 ratings. What does that tell you? And it's an Amazon's choice in computer microphones on Amazon. So great quality product in there as well. Flying by. Boy. Yeah, I gotta fix that thing. You stay there. If you want some big bass booming sound on the beach or maybe at a picnic table, a backyard party, depending on where you live, I know the weather's changing, but even just in the house and moving it around, or maybe out in the workshop, maybe a workbench down in the basement, however your setup is, you're going to want some of that music around. 50 watts of power, punchy bass on this. I call it beach proof because it is weatherproof. So it is waterproof, dust proof, and dirt proof, or sand proof rather. So really durable, strong product. They thought of everything, all the protection it needs to make it this, what I call beach proof. Very simple, turn it on. 24 hours from a full charge, about up to 24 hours, right? And the other cool thing is, on the back, it's also a power bank. So you got this powered on, and you need to keep your phone charged. Plug it right in there and take some of the power from this. You'll still have plenty of power left in this Bluetooth speaker to continue on. If you buy two of these, you can connect them via Bluetooth, and you've got a left and a right. That's right, they connect up together. How cool is that? And if you want, you can use this as an external speaker on, say, a computer. Plug this into your line out or speaker out on your computer and into there, and the sound will come out of there. I've even plugged those Joy microphones into here, and now I've got myself a portable PA system that I could also play Bluetooth music through. How cool is that even? USB-C charged, everything you need for portable, powerful music. Simply turn it on, simple pause and play, up and down, next and previous. And as a bonus, there's 4 EQ presets in here. Country, rock, jazz, and pop. Depending on what you're listening to, you can change the settings in there to suit your needs. Really strong, sturdy carrying strap with what I call the comfort padding strap in there as well. So that's the W King Bluetooth speaker. Great for many different scenarios. I'm so glad I have this. I really am so glad I have this. Hello, welcome to Deals with David. Hope you're having a good time here with us. If you've been hanging around for a little while, Deals with David, guess my name. Say my name, say my name. Was that Beyonce or was that Destiny's Child? I think that was Destiny's Child. Help me out, will you? I was never sure when this came into our life if I would be happy with this. But I gotta say, whoopsie daisy. Where'd it go? Lost my spot for a moment. The Shark IQ robot vacuum. Robot vacuums alone, I was like, I don't know, how well do these work? I'm so glad that my son brought this into our home a couple of years ago, and it really is a time saver. Check this out. This is our robot working in our living room upstairs. I don't have to vacuum anymore. My wife doesn't have to vacuum anymore, giving us time to get some other things done around the house. Vacuuming can be so time consuming, and now with this you can control it all on your app. You can set a schedule with the robot. Let me just show you how it docks here as well. This is really cool. Now I did this on purpose. You'll notice how it's on a carpet and on a floor, right? So there's just a little bit different gap there. And it's still finding its way around to its home base. Completely removable. Every couple of weeks, depending on how dirty your house is, you just go over and take out the bucket and dump it in the garbage and then clip it back in. It's real simple to do. It docks itself when the battery's low. It maps out your house so it knows where to go. It even has its own self-cleaning brushes. This is great if you have pets as well. You might have to empty out the bin a little more often, but it will still pick up the pet hair. It won't scratch your wooden or linoleum floors, and think of all the time you can save. Push the button, pick it up. We take ours upstairs, set it down, push the clean button. It won't fall down the stairs. It knows, oops, there's a stair there. I don't know how it knows, it just does. and it won't fall down, and it'll go through everywhere. It maps out your house. What if you put a chair in the middle of the room after you've mapped it out? It knows that chair is there, and it will just clean around it. And if you move that chair away next time, it won't miss it. It'll still go back and fill in that spot. So, super smart Shark IQ robot vacuum. All right, some more fun ones here. I'm excited about this. This is that the outside one? Whoa, somebody's in my way. There we go. These are right. Yeah, here we are. Looking right at it, David. These are the IGBIC Underglow LED lights. I cannot wait to get this. I just bought myself a 98 Firebird, so I'm really excited. These will, 4 LED strips. I'll show you real quick. And in here, 4 LED strips. Everything you need to get set up connects to your battery or DC, however you want to connect that in. Instructions here if you don't know how to do that. Very simple to do. All the attachments you need to attach 4 LED strips. 1 on the front, 1 on the back, and 1 on each side, right? And it also has the 3M tape on it just for added protection. And not only does it run on an app, but you have a remote control for turning this on or changing this sequence. It'll it'll react to the sound of the music on your car, the vibrations of the car. On the app itself, you can control everything. You can DIY this, set this all up to whatever color sequence you want. There's all kinds of templates built right into this so that if you don't want to sit down and DIY it, you can just pick your favorite templates, get it installed, and away you go. This is going to look so cool on my Firebird. But this will look cool on any car, but it's really going to look good on my Firebird. I'm just saying. Govee makes great products. Happy to work with Govee. They sent me this product a few months ago, and I'm still talking about it because they really are quality products and great customer service as well. That's important, right? This is string lights. I'm excited for this. I'm having a little party coming up in a couple of weeks, and we're going to use these. Oh yeah, we're going to use these. You're damn right we are. Can I say that? I just did. 48 feet. Let me get this up so. I always want to make sure I know what I'm talking about. Yeah, 48 feet patio lights, string lights, and shatterproof. Just take a quick look without taking them out, but there they are, 15 lights. Right? 15 lights, 16 million different colors you can make these things. They're waterproof, so you can hang this outside on your back patio around the pool. Or maybe you're a restaurant bar owner and you want to add some flair on your outside patio, or even inside. You know, we've got Halloween coming up. You can make them all orange, or orange and yellow, or orange. Make them whatever color you want. They're completely controllable, again, from the Govee app. Now, this is important to understand. You don't need a different app for every Govee product. If you buy 5 Govee products, one app runs everything. You can set these on schedules. It can go to the beat of the music in the room. And how nice would be as a bar owner, former bar owner myself, different themes come along. One set of lights. So we've got Halloween coming up. Then we've got Christmas, so we'll have multicolors. Then we got Valentine's Day. You can make them all red. Then St. Patty's Day, make them. There's so much flexibility. And about 20,000 hours of time out of one of these. Holy crap, that's a lifetime if you ask me. And even if these had been on for an hour, I could go up and touch them. They're not hot. They're completely safe. And again, waterproof. And an Amazon's Choice today. And 15, oh wow, there's a coupon there, 15% off right now. Again, I don't know how long those last. Sometimes they're only while I'm live. They don't tell us. But I absolutely love Govee products, and you can have a lot of fun with this. I'm going to have a lot of fun with it at my party coming up in a couple of weeks. Woohoo! Yeah. Let's get that in there. We're going to need a bigger house, honey. Just saying. Just saying. These are going to be also, are those the interior? I think those are the interior lights. Yeah. Where did I put those? Oh yeah, right here. These are the Govee interior lights. Again, waterproof, LED interior. So these will like go in like the front, you know, passenger and driver side. Light things up in the car. Wouldn't this go great with the exterior lights on the car as well? Again, this just plugs right into your cigarette lighter adapter if you have one, or you can make some adjustments and connect it right into your DC power, however you see fit to do that. 4 strips that come with that. It can be controlled from the connector right inside the car, or guess what? Yep, you guessed it, it works on the Govee app as well. And this will just add some more excitement inside the car, the 1998 Firebird. I'm just saying. Govee makes great products, combining them all together, and you can really have a cool RGB lighting experience. And if that's not enough, one more from Govee. These are the RGB IC strip lights. I do want to show you this in the box. I believe. Just want to make sure. Wow, yeah. Again, 15% off right now. This is 32.8 feet of LED strip lights, right? You can have a lot of fun setting that up. This would be great in your living room or your bedroom or anywhere you want to set the mood, right? You fully control on and off here from this controller. You can set different modes here and pick different lighting modes. And guess what else it works on? That's right, the Govee app. One app for all Govee promise. They even have a meat thermometer that works off the app, all right? So everything, and Govee put a lot of time and effort into their Govee LED lights, all their lights, and a lot of time and effort into their Govee app. It's really, really feature rich. You can set schedules. You can tell it from this time to this time play this DIY that I set up, and from this time to this time do this, and from turn them on. It's everything. It's so fully featured RGB LED strip lights from Govee. This will also work with your Alexa or your, oh sorry, shh, she's right over there. That'll work with her, the Govee app, and what's the other, Google Assistant, right? So full featured RGB lights. Govee is the leader in, oh, did I even have that up? No, I didn't. You're silly, David. Let's do that right. There, now you see. Again, 32.8 feet, the remote, or the built-in controller, and then again, everything run from the Govee app. I don't have my own producer. I am the producer. What can I say? There. Whew. All right, before we get into the next part of the show, just close some of this up. I'm getting too many pages open here. Betty. I got too much going on and I get confused. Wow, I didn't realize we've really gone through a lot of stuff here. Really got a lot of stuff. Whoa, slow down, mister. And where is that? I'm missing something again, darn it all. What do they do? What do they do with all this stuff? I didn't even use it. It's here somewhere. I'm missing something, and I hate that when that happens. I have it here somewhere. I'm looking right at it. Oh, David, you're silly. You're silly, David. Oh, let's go over to the comments, see what's going on. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Deals with David. If you're just joining me, welcome to the family. And if you want to officially be here in the family, oh, where's that? I got a magic button here. There you go. Press that follow button. Hover over there and press that follow button. Or it's down below somewhere, I think, if you're watching on mobile. And I'd love to hear from you in the chat as well. A few people have said hello. Oh. Let me check something else out real quick. Make sure I'm not missing anybody. All right. Good to go, I think. Are you a motorcycle enthusiast? Depending on where you live. Where I live right now, motorcycle season's about to come to an end. I'm here in Canada and it's September or October, or it's fall, right? It's not freezing cold here. Don't get me wrong, I'm not that far north. Gotta go a little further north. But around here, the weather is changing, the leaves are changing on the trees, and it's about getting close time to shine up my motorcycle and put it away for the season, so to speak. But I am very proud. My wife is very proud. She rides a motorcycle as well. My son rides a motorcycle as well. Glad I was able to teach him protection on a motorcycle. It's really super important. Safety gear. It absolutely drives me when I see people riding around with their shorts and flip-flops on a motorcycle and they just don't see any problem with it. Well, let's talk about some safety gear and some fun gear that you can have on your motorcycle. Oh, I didn't mean to leave that on for so long. But I did, so oh well. All right. Safety first. Safety first. Let me get this up. This ILM full-faced helmet. I believe in full-faced helmets. I don't believe in the little beanie ones. Whatever. You're the one on the bike. But full-faced gives you full protection. This has its own visor. And not only does it come with a clear visor, it also, I don't know if I have it, I don't have it right here, but it also comes with a tinted visor. So if you want to block out the sun, you could take this one off and put the other one on. Now, some people will say, I don't like full, it gets so hot in there. Yeah, well, you've got vents here built right into, and then you can open the top up so you can actually get an air flow going in there, and you'll be fully protected. It comes all the way down to here. And then keeping your neck warm, it comes with a neck warmer as well that you can have around your neck for those fall days that are coming along and you want to stay just a little cooler. Of course, it has its full chin strap, easily connected, right? DOT approved. That's really important. ILM full-faced helmet. ILM vents all the way in the back there as well. ILM makes really quality products. All my helmets are ILM products in our family, and we're really proud to wear them because we feel very confident and safe. They come in a variety of colors too: blue, red, black, yellow, white. Check it out there just when you're on the product page and click on the color that you want. And this is Amazon Prime qualified as well, which means you get that free delivery in there. If you don't have Amazon Prime, consider it. If you buy 5 to 6 products a year on Amazon, it's worthwhile having Amazon Prime, not just for the free delivery, but you also get Amazon Prime videos, some Amazon Prime music, some Amazon Prime books. There's a whole bunch of reasons you should check that out as well. Now, if you're like me and you like to record things, I'm a vlogger, I'm a live streamer, or whatever. This Ghost X, this is the 1080p version. You can get this in a 4K version, but full HD 1080p, in my opinion, is still really, really good. Unless you're doing like, unless you're doing like commercial, but even then, like, I don't know. It's great instructions, very clear instructions here in multiple languages to get you started. It's fully featured, comes with everything you need. This attaches to the side of your helmet, right? If I could demonstrate maybe one here. So on mine, mine's out in the garage. This just mounts on the side, and then very easy to set up with the 3M tape. It's solid. It's been on there for 2 years. And then this just, got my bass backwards here. Just clips in there. one button to press and hold to turn it on. Push, start recording. You can even set it so that it starts recording as soon as you turn it on. It's got its own built-in microphone, which works pretty good. It's got Wi-Fi built into it. You can even live stream from this. I've never done it, but it does have that capability. USB cable that you need for charging. And it does have an adapter. Let's show you this. So this adapter plugs into the unit in the bottom here, and then get yourself an external lavalier microphone, plug that in, and then you could run this inside of your helmet so you get a better audio quality if you're vlogging on the motorcycle. I did a trip 3,600 kilometers, so about 1,500 kilometers one way. I could go about 5 hours. I went about every 5 hours. I charged it, and I probably could have went a little bit further. Super powerful battery inside. I don't know how many milliamps it is, but I just know I got 5 hours out of that at a time. And again, I probably could have got 6. Whoop! Throwing stuff around. It is waterproof as well. Worked very well. We were in heavy rains twice, and I mean, I don't recommend staying out in that or going swimming with it, but it was well protected, and I had no issues with it, and it still works great. You can even turn this to turn, if you wanted to mount it sideways, you could turn this, and you could do it 720p. It'll take pictures. I've never live streamed with it, but you can live stream with it, and there's a spot for your SD card as well. Who's saying hello? Amazon customer. It just says Amazon customer. I don't know who you are. How's your stream been? It's been great. Bree, slide me the... What? My stream has been good. I wish I knew who you were, but it just says Amazon customer. If you want to give me your name in the stream, that'd be great. So again, the Drift Ghost X, that's a 1080p version. There is a 4K version as well, and great for motorcycle vlogging, or even just recording, just for the sake of if you had an accident or something. Goodbye. All right, well, we're just about done here. I've got one more here. There we go. This is the LM200, and really, buddy, you're funny. Yeah, you need to go away. I'm not here to promote other stuff. If you want me to promote stuff, yeah, you just have fun with that. This is the industry standard, the LM200 microphone. This is great. Wireless lavalier microphones are great, but if you get too much interference, it's always nice to have a wired set on. This has 20 feet of cable, 2 lavalier microphones going into one cable. This will work for your smartphone, your DSLRs. It is battery powered, but there's a switch to go between the two and work this on your smartphone, DSLR cameras. 20-foot cable, great sound quality in here. I have used this. This was one of my first microphones several years ago, and it still works great. I actually own 2 of these. Great for mobile vlogging, and particularly interviews. If you're going to do some interviews, this will definitely be something you're going to want to have in your pouch as well. All right. Well, that's all 40 products that we're talking about here today. Been here for a couple hours, and I want to thank you all so much for coming by and joining me here on Deals with David. Make sure you hit that follow button so you get notified the next time I go live. I will be back here again tomorrow at some point. We'll probably do one earlier in the day tomorrow because tomorrow's my Friday night. But thank you all so much for being here. I really do appreciate it. And as always, stay safe, happy shopping. Bye for now.